College football 26 official gameplay look. So now we finally get to see it in, I would hope, raw action. Pause. It sounded crazy.
Oh, what a throw.
Yeah.
Tutty.
Ball game.
Oh, no.
I'm not up on my college players. I'm not going to lie. If it ain't like the top players, I don't really know.
We're inside beautiful Bryant-Denny Stadium. Welcome on into the gameplay first look of College Football 26. Over on that couch, cover athlete of College Football 26, Ryan Williams. And Draker Packer Jr., we had to bring in a coach to help us. To no better one to find here than Coach Kalen DeBoer. And equally famous, Bordeaux. What's up, man? College football content creator.
Let's get to it.
Once again, it is the design director, Scott O'Gallagher. Scott, great to be back with you. We start off home game. Coach DeBoer, what is this stadium
A classic,
like
you know, Alabama,
night?
Tennessee,
People are rocking in
two
Tuscaloosa.
football
This is gotta be one
schools
of the
going
best
at
college
it.
football atmospheres out there.
It is. It's amazing.
Oh, throw that. What are you doing?
Surreal coming out for the first time a year
I'd
ago.
do that.
And can't wait to do it again.
For some of us guys, we really love that revamp passing.
Oh, yeah.
Which is awesome. It's no different than coach over
Hey.
when he goes to recruit, right? He's looking at guys.
That was a
who
nice
love
catch
football,
animation.
Right? Can you throw it? Can you throw catchable football?
Oh, give me that. Yes, sir.
That is not a catchable ball.
He hawked that one down.
He baited me. He baited me.
Yeah, he baited the fuck out of
Dre
you.
playing on defense, and Dre knows a little something about defense.
Playing inside technique, and then you just broke to the outside. Stole it.
Yeah, I think this is also a great time, OG, to talk about. There's a lot of new ways to bring in subs in this game. That was something that you guys added to the game, on-the-fly subs. Talk to me a little bit about what that brings the player.
Oh, it's awesome. And now they no longer have to press start. That was the big thing. So you see Dre here.
I like
going
that.
in, you can just, hit up on the D-pad, go down to your position, sub him right there on and off.
When you're subbing guys in and out, it's all on the fly. You only get 3 timeouts per half. So, how much of that is, when you hear about the on-the-fly subs and bringing players in, how realistic is that on a day-to-day atmosphere?
Yeah, I mean, you have to orchestrate and work at it. All spring ball, fall camp. You have scrimmages that you're trying to simulate best possible, but it's on another level when the bullets are flying at the pace that it is in the game. So.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, the on-the-fly substitutions kind of simulate, like, if you ever played organized ball before, like, just the on-the-fly aspect. Like, you have to know what packages you're in. You have to know the whole play and what you're supposed to be doing and what all your teammates are supposed to be doing. You can really kind of just pay attention to what you're doing, but when you know what your teammates are doing, it helps you from, like, getting hurt. I've seen plays where guys on the O-line – they knew their assignment, like to pull or whatever, or to do whatever, zone block, whatever, and they didn't know their teammates, so they would clash. And I've seen people like break their knees and stuff. Like, it's nasty work, man. So I think that this is a good aspect. They should have been added into the game, but hey, that's been my complaint with these videos so far.
A lot of rehearsal, and everyone's got to be on the same page.
Why are we pressing? Uh-oh.
Oh, give me that. Whoa, give me that.
I need to be more conservative, coach.
I feel like that should happen more
We're
often.
going to keep you at receiver based on that.
Coach, you're going to try Ryan at quarterback anytime this year.
I got to get it back this time.
I saw him throw a ball the other day, and I took note, and it looked pretty good on the field.
When you're talking to recruits coming
Oh,
in.
Bordeaux. Yeah, I heard of him. I heard of this guy.
Game that is like something that wasn't there 2 years ago.
I might have seen
and
a
we're
video
talking
or
about
two.
Now, like this is something that you can actually be a part of. No speed option on the 5.
Oh, give me that. Oh, yeah, they sniffed that one out.
The gap integrity.
They knew that.
I don't know, it's a heck of a defensive play. Who is it? Red. There we go. There we go, Red.
Nah, it's.
Look at the kick meter.
Even this doesn't look easy.
Yeah, it's
I don't know
not.
if I hit
See ya.
this.
Yeah, he's going to miss.
All
Oh.
right, we'll take it.
Ice in his
We've
veins.
introduced the
Ice in that
ability to
kicker's
change the safety
veins.
adjustment, do safety alignment. You see some coordinators in college that got that
Oh, yeah.
flat alignment look.
Back shoulder throw.
You got
Nice.
some that will say, hey, I'm going to play you 30 yards back so everything's underneath. Or you want to roll them up into the box. You have that ability to do it too. And then you could hit, L3 to get right back out of it and get back to your normal set defense.
I was
Oh, yeah.
Thin slide.
I'd
There's a
do
new
that.
tier of abilities in this game with the Heisman tier being added in college football.
Yeah, the
26.
Heisman tier. So that was it. You hear the kids talk about, hey, let the kids cook, let them cook. That was it, right? You
I do hear the kids saying that,
You do
yes.
hear the kids saying that, and that was
Hell
it.
of a throw.
Those really like big takeover moments. I look at like.
Give me that.
Yeah, good throw. I look at like I look at like Ryan, what he was doing against Georgia last year, and there was just those moments. It was just like, hey, he's starting to cook. Stadium Pulse is rocking.
That's a good little feature to throw off the dynamics. That should never work with me though. Like even when my controller's vibrating, cause like I know my plays. Like it'll take me, even if it's a new team, it'll take me like 2 series to, all right, this is what we gonna rock with. I know it's gonna work. I know it's not gonna work. Cause I already come into each game with my own game plan, regardless of the team I'm using. And I love to establish the run. Even if I'm not getting that many yards when I run, it's a psychological play because your opponent gonna think, damn, is he gonna run it? I don't wanna back up too deep in coverage. And then he sits there and then he throws it. You know, you gotta keep your opponent guessing.
So when you see that, coach, any type of hot route, audible.
Oh yeah. Oh, you should have waited for that post to come
Still
open.
empty. Still 5
That post.
Every time, huh?
He's going with the corner.
Got him. Got him. Feet in bounds.
Gotta feed my guys, you know, we gotta be that guy, you know, yeah.
That was that cover
Yeah,
two.
Quavo.
The hole in there. The hole in that is usually like to the deep outside corners.
He's had a nice little game for you.
Yeah.
Now, am I crazy, OG? Do we got some new celebrations into the game? A new way to flex on your opponents a little bit?
Absolutely. Within the
Yes,
rules
sir.
of college
Don't tell
football.
Coach because
No,
I don't know. If you
College
guys see
football,
it.
it was
You guys
like
come back to the
left,
sideline. You
yeah,
gotta be
right.
fun.
Yeah,
Let me
Ryan
see
came
you
in,
do it. Left,
down to the
right.
studio,
Like
so
it
we
was.
got his
Hey, he gets 30.
2-point conversion.
But absolutely, the same. We got 20. We kept some of the ones that they really loved, right? The salute, the stuff like that. So the gritty returns because you know the kids got to do that.
Gotta have the gritty.
And then it was
Hey, give me that. Oh,
Not like this.
that's to the Baja.
Put 2 on the board
He's going
the
to the
other
Baja. Oh, he's out. That quarterback is
way.
fast.
You into their house, you're
That
gonna put
QB
2
is
on
dumb
the board?
fast.
I am going to.
Okay.
I'm gonna celebrate while doing it too.
Hey.
I know Dre wants a user pick more than anybody right now.
I did see Dre. I did see.
Oh, yeah, he's gone. He's gone.
Some of these throwing motions, some of these like the little animations that maybe you wouldn't notice, but when you compare side by side 25 to 26, you guys put a lot of work into.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it already.
noticed that, and I think
I
we were
had
talking
somebody comment on my other video like, "Oh, what? It's an illusion. There's no difference." I'm like, "How are you going to tell me, somebody that puts hours in on both games, that it's an illusion? How you it just in general? How you going to say it's an illusion, but just because you disagree with what I'm saying?" Like that was a stupid take, bro. And I told him that too. That was a weird ass take.
the quarterback position. It's the iconic position in sports. You
Oh, yeah, we out.
called it quarterback revamp.
Oh, blew
So
him up.
everything from an over the
What a
top
block.
to 3/4 to low 3/4. It was pivotal that we made these look better. It had to look beautiful. It is the iconic position. So then that also takes in context, right? So that's throwing on the run, throwing screen passes, throwing under duress, really. So these are basically full animation coverage for every single throwing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What are you doing?
Here's the other thing that I love. This is what I love seeing is that
Tutty.
Coach is on the same couch as Bordeaux, but he knows Bordeaux's playing as Tennessee, so he's giving him no advice
As he
whatsoever.
should.
Just keeping
That's
it.
great.
I'm going right past it over that side.
By the way, over there.
Right. You can't give any like. Fuck the other side. Fuck the other side.
Nope.
Oh, give me that.
No.
What was you doing? You had a guy wide open.
You know what, Coach? Don't look at this. You're not seeing anything right now.
User pick. Give me
We haven't
that.
touched on this yet, but talk to me a little bit about how quarterback height impacts your gameplay.
More than it's ever. So everybody kept talking about, one, the games that were played up front, right, which we didn't have, which is stunts and twists. And it was getting
It's crazy because when I was coming up playing high school football, like I was told, you know, that yeah, you can throw, but we'd rather have you play linebacker or running back. And I'm just like, damn, like I came in just a little bit too late because I came in around the time, like, was there any short quarterbacks around the time? It was like, I think Russell Wilson was a quarterback. Nah, not that far back. Because that's like 05 to 09. I'm not even sure. Yeah, I think it was like short quarterbacks weren't really a thing too much. I think the shortest quarterback back in my day, I hope I'm sound so old, was probably like Drew Brees, because Drew Brees just hits that 6 foot, and that's kind of my height. Like I'm just hitting 6 foot, like, If I take my shoes off, I'd probably be like 5'10" or 5'11", like 5'10" and a half, 5'11". But like if I put flip flops on, I'm 6 feet. So I'm 6 feet.
Getting the guy, what they would call, or some would call, getting him off his launching point. And then depending on size, how they collapse the pocket, we've never had that before. So now if you got a 5'10" quarterback and a 6'6", guard, right?
But I don't know. 5'10", 5'9" with the cleats on is diabolical. That means you really like 5'9", 5'8", playing the QB position.
Got to throw in throwing lanes or work to throw those. And so now if you're trying to throw that 5-yard drag over the middle and you're in sight line, now that's going to hit your accuracy.
Yeah, but what I see Russell Wilson do is he backs up further. He takes a 7-step drop and he just slings that shit. He has a rocket arm.
One of the changes I do love that you guys made this year was how cornerbacks play wide receivers, the need for you to get your eyes around to a football to make a pick. No more are you able to just make the Willie Mays catch over the shoulder. You got to go find the quarterback.
That's right. So we coined it no eyes, no picks. That was it. Especially like if you're throwing a 9 route or that go route, you get the hips turned of a DB. You want to be able to throw that shot now. Where before, it's like unless he had a significant speed advantage, you wouldn't want to throw that ball. And then to your point, that's why we coined the Willie Mays picks. And so we wanted to make those seam shots, those hole shots that you can
right.
Now
Those
throw
Willie
back
Mays
shoulders,
picks was cat,
be more
bro.
of a problem for the defense to handle.
Cat. Like how are you're looking at the receiver and you just catch the ball like that for a pick? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And Bordeaux made no protection call. Didn't slide it. You can change that now on the right stick. Flick right for a half slide right, or double tap for a full slide.
Okay, I like that. Oh, give me that. Oh. Tuddy.
We're over here trying to talk protections, and you're throwing.
They shooting out. They having a shootout.
Coach, thank you so much for hanging out with us and watching these guys hopefully pull out a win. 232. Guys, you're on your own now. Okay, Coach isn't here for any motivation anymore. This is on you guys. And so Ryan is keeping the sticks right now on defense. Dre, what, you don't want to play defense
we're doing
anymore?
every two. It's a team.
Okay, you're doing every two. Okay, just making sure. Just making sure.
All right.
They doing two plays
He's
or
gonna stay
two
in play
possessions.
coverage.
Oh, what are you doing? You had that crossing route right open.
Yes, he throws not like this.
Come on, gang.
Don't worry, we got game 2 coming up next. We're going to send Bama on the road to Doak.
Oh, sling that. Give me that.
Campbell Stadium.
We going.
Picked off. We're going the other way.
Cross field.
Going the
Across
other
the
way.
field.
Let's go, Bordeaux. Open it up the baker.
At the 1 is crazy. At the 1 is insane.
No, you know you want to throw for another touchdown, right?
And he's dropping back.
Oh, yeah. You waited too long.
And he's got him.
My guy.
Yo.
You know what's coming.
Salute.
I don't know.
Game 1
I just be
is
seeing
in the
shit
books.
faster.
We turn the tables a little bit. We send the Bama boys on the road.
Just being a
to
QB,
Doak
I
Campbell
just see shit
Stadium to
faster.
Take on Florida State. Do you guys
I don't know
at
what
all,
position
curious
the young
as
bull plays,
athletes, as
but
college
it ain't
football
quarterback.
players, do you guys look forward to going on the road a little
Cause
bit?
his
and playing those games
he
and
go to
having
his
a chance to
possession. He
quiet
go
some of
through
those
his
crowds?
Definitely.
reads,
I mean,
mad slow.
Just last season, I remember like the Georgia game was amazing. All of our home games was amazing, but just having that feeling going on the road and just watching the stands clear out of the opposing team, it's a different feeling. It's something that you can't even put into words. So I mean, that's definitely something that we look forward to.
I love this. We get a little contrast. We had the night game at Bama. Now we got a little 3:30 in the afternoon game here in Tallahassee, Florida. And it runs a jet sweep and gets immediately blown up in the backfield. We touched on it a little bit, but the improvements
Gap
defensively,
integrity and
especially when it
movement.
comes to gap integrity.
Yeah.
Defending plays like jet sweeps were kind of a pain point. They were hard to stop last year. Is that something that players are going to notice a difference in this year?
Absolutely. We've done a lot there. All new coaching adjustments, but our run fits. Again, we brought in a lot, put in a ton of time and effort into that, and coverage in particular. And so things that should be stopped are stopped, authentically.
Yeah, if you had an elite back, like you taking off on the edge. If you had a back with like 90 speed or better, and you do a jet sweep, you're taking off. You're taking off. Like unless you had Bama or LSU or a team with a really good defense, like you're out of there.
The substitutions, I mean, you're talking about new ways you can bring people into the game. the on-the-fly subs, no longer having to hit pause to bring players in.
Yeah, exactly. Just press up on the D-pad now, and again, you introduce a physics-based damage.
Oh, run that!
Wear and tear. You got to be able
You
to
should
have
just
it
ran
where,
that.
you know, you can just get in and
Out
out
of
of
it.
the, you know, you combine that with all the new plays that we got, 2,800 new plays, 45 new formations. You know,
I love it.
Contextual throws on the run, throwing screen passes. It just makes these plays feel
Excuse me.
flow that much smoother. You know, these venues, especially when you look at the
Ballin', like my nigga ball. Hey.
There we go, third and short.
There's a
quick
perfect
throw.
Third and
example.
short, yeah, a little quick. Oh, woo, woo. Nah, he juked the shit out of him. Oh my God. He said, whoop. Nah, he shook him. He shook him out his boots. I like that juke animation. Whoop, excuse me.
All right, now, Bordeaux, here's what I want to see.
Man,
Can
have
you
been
go
over
into
to the
coach
front and
adjustments?
touch
We got some
his
new coach
toes like a
adjustments, especially
stripper.
defensively this
Oh my
year.
goodness.
You scroll down there, you've got different ways to play the option. You got different ways to play the RPO. And then what I love is down at the very bottom, different ways to line up your safety. So if you're getting run on, you can bring those safeties down into the box.
I love it. This is one of my favorite features in the game. This is a real life, but you have like the flat alignment that I know Venables was really keen on back in his Clemson days, run some of it in Oklahoma. You can bring your safeties up in the box now. You can set them 30 yards back, and you can move them to the field. You can move them to the boundary.
Which you should have been always able to do.
And then when you go into coach adjustments, all you got to do is press L3, and you go back to your default settings. That's a great
Good ball.
That's a great ball.
Good ball. Oh my
That is a
goodness.
great ball. Using the revamp passing.
Deep outside, deep to the outside, opposite hash. Like that's a NFL highlight. That's I'm gonna put that in my NFL highlight
And then you look at
tape.
the wear and tear too, right in here on the
Type
on-the-fly.
throw.
You can see which body part is hurt, how bad the body
That
part
is a
hurt,
hard throw to
and
make.
You can sub guys in and out.
Across
and
the
then
field,
simply
opposite hash
press
to
X
the
or square,
outside.
and you can bring back your starters right where you want. And there's a bunch of filters too, sub by your D line, offensive line, skill positions. It's a pretty robust system.
Give me that. What are you doing? I'm an athlete. What are you
We
doing?
talk about stunts and twists. That's a big part of this game. We got Bordeaux on defense. So how would somebody use some of these stunts and twists?
So for stunts and twists, you can take any play, and then you just hold down that play call. That's it. So if it's two-man under, say it's square, you just hold it. You'll get a drop-down menu. And you can pick from
I like that.
12 or whatever is applicable to that front.
I like that. What is up with
All
this
of them
frame
have
rate though?
Basically full coverage.
I like that.
That way, because you're going to maybe
So
have more
any
with
play, I'm going
four.
to be able to add some stunts and twists and change how my D-line creates pressure.
Absolutely. And then if you don't feel comfortable there, or you want to call it.
Oh,
in
they're
pre-play,
slowing it down. That's why
pre-play
they've
menu
slowed
as
it
well,
down.
which is awesome.
Okay.
So we talked to many different coordinators, defensive coordinators around
about
the
to say,
country.
why is the frame
and they
rate,
kept talking
like,
about how
fucked
do we
up
move
like
the
that?
quarterback off of his launch point. A lot of them can stay in that
Give me
2 high,
that.
3 high shell, but
We
play
out.
different
We
games
out.
up front. They didn't play enough games up front there because
Tutty.
that is 6.
Nick, how we feeling? Yeah, that's how I'm pointing at it.
I'm feeling great, dude.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Ball game.
I need
That's
to
what
get you on
I
the
said.
stick.
You saying hi to, who you saying hi to in the crowd? Hey,
My
how you
mama,
doing?
my mama right there.
Oh shoot! I did not mean to hit that button. Give me that.
Oh.
Give me that.
And he still caught it.
Head chop. I'll take it.
It's
Dre, I gotta think, like, you gotta love getting a pick, but every once in a while going up and batting that ball away when you know you can't get, that's gotta feel great. Just you just want picks all the time? Are you holding the Y button?
They say I ain't want the ball. I wanted him.
Yeah. Hit the player.
Oh yeah, I remember that play. He said, "I didn't
We
want
talked
the
about
ball."
Some of those new
wanted
animations
him.
we have for
That was a legendary
their,
play right there.
tackles. You talk about some of those catch point animation, some of those hit sticks through the
Absolutely.
catch.
Adding more coverage there, more control. Control is
Ooh,
number one
popped
in everything that we do. Then when it comes to hit sticks and wear and tear, now there's damage to the defensive player when he misses a hit stick or gets blown up.
I think Bordeaux's awareness level is low, his composure is low if he's still thinking about that.
Stadium pulse is all the way up.
Oh, he's taking the shot.
I think he's got him. No eyes, no picks. We got this. He's
Yeah,
ready.
they like,
Yeah,
fuck it.
yeah,
We gonna
got
air
it.
this
I
hoe
love
out
that.
for the video. We gonna air this motherfucker out. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, ankles.
Oh no. Let's go.
Give me that. Do it right to him.
We taking it out. We taking it out. We taking it out. I need my yard. I need my yard.
You stepped out, stupid.
Still the end zone. No.
I had a feeling he was gonna do that too. I had a feeling he was gonna step out.
We have dissension on the team. Seeing the reception from the community after last year, what was that like for you and for the team in general?
Incredible. Heartwarming. The guys just worked incredibly hard. And
Oh,
you
you're
come
right
out
there.
and
That
it's just the
seam-
challenges
that
there,
seam
right?
should be
There's
open.
134 teams at that time, right? All the different stadiums, the pageantry. and every team was delivered as someone's favorite
Give me
team.
that.
But most importantly, like we're seeing now, it starts
Spin
and
out of there.
ends with gameplay.
Keep going.
Then we're going to
Oh yeah.
The word I keep going back to is control. We're putting the control both the offense and the defense and letting that chess match play out on the virtual grid.
Oh yeah, what are you
That's
doing?
one of the new animations. That's one that the ball would kind of just fall into the ground before the quarterback actually held on through that tackle.
Yes, all of those, right? That exactly it would have hit right there, but now those things can be picked, and a lot of times they'll just eat it.
No, we're not pressing. We're not pressing.
Come on.
What are we doing? What are we doing? Why
Right
are we
over the
pressing?
top. Give me that.
No shot. He caught that.
No way he caught that, right?
Why are we pressing?
The accidental press. What? He's in field goal range.
Nah.
And that's what happens, and that's why I was wondering why like they kept bringing the safety up, because that's what you leave yourself at risk to, the deep threats to the outside and the crossing routes over the middle.
Here we go.
Oh, you can't take a sack here.
Up the seam.
Right up the seam. Give me that.
Put the champagne, put it away. The confetti cannons away. No. Gentlemen, some final thoughts. We got two guys here.
That was actually, those are two pretty good
every
games.
Saturday. Ryan, does it?
They probably was playing
encapsulate
3-minute
what that
quarters.
atmosphere of college football is like being out there on Saturdays?
Ain't no doubt. You know, it's super explosive, a bunch of fun. Like every single play, you know something big is gonna happen, whether it's for your squad, the other squad, and that's what college football is all about.
And this has been your first look
That
at
was-
gameplay
those were
here
some
in
solid
College
games.
Football 26. We can't wait for you to get your hands on it. Worldwide launch is July 10th.
I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. That was looking pretty decent. That was looking pretty decent. Now I'm looking for the defensive shit. Simplified pass protection, gap integrity, coach adjustments, wear and tear improvements. Here we go. And here.
Menu, and you can.
Here we go. All right, so college football 2026. We finally got to look at some real gameplay. I'm liking the little additions they added, especially this one. I wanted to highlight this one, where you could choose stunts and twist on any play. You don't have to go specifically to a certain package or do it manually. You could go to any play, and before in the play selection screen, you could choose twist and stunts. Like if you're not getting penetration on the quarterback, or if you want to protect certain gaps, you could do shit like that. And I'm really enjoying that feature, as well as like the QB animations, like the separate QB animations, and the dynamic subs. It brings more of a realism to the game. I'm definitely enjoying that. So we'll see when I get my chance to play it. So yeah, I'm gonna use my 10 hours very wisely, because I get EA Play, so you get to play it for free for 10 hours, and we'll see how that goes. Definitely gonna post some videos up. So yeah, y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments. All right, so you already know the vibes. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It's your boy JusticeXFalls, and we out. One.